Hi again, everybody. Rob Kennedy from the Hoop Group, and once again we're talking recruiting. Big recruiting weekend last weekend. First live recruiting weekend in the spring for Division I coaches. Saw a ton of you guys down at Spooky Nook for the Jam Fest. And hopefully, we talked the last couple of weeks about finding the right AAU program, finding a team that was a good fit for you, finding a team that's going to have you playing in the right events. And hopefully you were one of those guys that was in that situation, that it was a good fit for you with your team, got enough playing time, style of play, all that kind of stuff, and that you were at one of the major events. Like I said, a lot of you saw you at Spooky Nook for a great event down there, or you were in EYBL or playing in the Under Armour Association or playing on the Adidas circuit. If you were not at one of those major events and you were playing in an event where there were a few college coaches, big missed opportunity. And you got to make sure that, again, here in 2 weekends, so you're going to be at Pittsburgh or again out in Kentucky for the UA Association or EYBL or with the Adidas. But if you're not, where are you going to play? And are there going to be enough college coaches? And is that the right AAU team for you? That's something that you and your parents are going to have to take stock in afterwards, because if you only got 2 live weekends and you didn't get enough opportunities to play in front of the college coaches who you think should be recruiting you, that's on you. And remember, you just got 3 more if Division I opportunities in the summer again. And so again, finding the right AAU team, finding that right mix is so important. But that's just the first step. All right, if you are playing for the right AAU team, it's a good fit, they're in events where college coaches are all going to get a chance to see you play, now the onus is back on you. How are you going to perform once those college coaches are there to see you play? One thing, the most important thing at any of these types of events, is you want to make sure that you do whatever you can to help yourself, but even more importantly, don't do anything to hurt yourself. Don't have college coaches crossing you off a recruiting list because you're not playing hard enough, because the coach pulls you out and you have bad body language and you go sit at the end of the bench, or you get into it with an official, or you lose your cool, you lose your temper with another one of your players. Make sure that you understand that you're on stage and everybody's focusing in on watching you, so make sure that you're at your best, okay? First and foremost, make sure that everybody sees you at your best. You could be the greatest kid in the world, all right? And you could be the greatest teammate in the world. Because these college coaches has such a small window to be able to see you play, you could have been tremendous all weekend long. And this coach gets there and basically is watching you play for 10 minutes. And that's the one stretch where all of a sudden you're sulking, you're a little tired, it's your 4th game of the weekend, and you don't get run back on defense. And all of a sudden, he doesn't know all those other great things that you've done the whole time. Doesn't know you have a great attitude. Doesn't know you're a great kid, great teammate. And he sees you not playing hard, or he sees you bitching at it with the officials or your coach. He thinks, because again, he only got this small opportunity and window to see you, that's who he sees you as a player. So understand that the minute games start, through the time that you walk out of that building, college coaches are watching you. So make sure that you're playing your hardest and playing to your best. Next week, we're going to talk about things that you can do to help yourself in the recruiting process by playing to your strengths and playing to your position. All right? But again, this next weekend that everybody's out there, play hard and make sure, again, that you do whatever you can to help yourself and never do anything to hurt yourself in the recruiting process. As always, if you've got any questions, comments, please email me at robk@hoopgroup.com.